How you guys doing today? I have your messages for today. That look a little lopsided. Yep, shot it. Yep, shot it. Okay. Sorry about that. Yes, sorry. Alright, so welcome back, like I said, to the broadcast. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out, so please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comments section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. If it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with Before You Go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If your first time joining us, again, welcome. I'm Miss Shine Light 7, and I am your messenger for today. So take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you would like to get your own message, 1111 is here, as well as 2222 is also a part of the message too. If you are interested in donating the channel, that is also in the description below. If you are interested in becoming a member, memberships are also available. If you're also interested in Super Chat in the live, Super Chat is also available as well while we are live. If you'd like to hype this video up, hype it up, hype it up. So yeah, we do have that as well. And also, if you don't mind, hit that heart button and hold it. It helps the algorithm of the YouTube. So hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? Somebody needs some patience. Somebody is in their head, heavy in their head, some imprisonment about something to do with competition, something to do about your enemy, the other woman looking over their shoulder. Oh, I love you enough to let go and find who you would said was better than me, just making me better, just disappointed. Just make me better. Just disappointed. Somebody that disappointed you. Somebody that made you feel disappointed. The snowflake. Something that faded away. Broken men are scared when they are being loved correctly. Broken, scared, scarred. Something scarred them. No man or woman can fill your voids. Somebody wanted you to fill their voids. That's why they're in prison. Breaking someone you hurt. Oh, breaking someone you love. You hurt a good woman or man. Something was a candy cane. Something was just like arm candy or some kind of thing like that. No self-control is a man controlled by anything. So this person, Three of Swords, broke their own heart because they was controlled by anything. Don't back down. And this energy number 10 of Cups, somebody that didn't back down from their happiness, and that could have been you. In this energy, when somebody went cold on you, even like frozen on you, they're hating on you right now when it comes to make false allegations about you. Something is patient. You're gonna feel here something soon about the situation. Okay, some snakes are in here with some emptiness here, Rummy. And spotlight breaker. Somebody tried to break your spotlight here. And when it comes to John wants the spotlight. John wants the spotlight because he is a bird. And a bird bitch might be wanting to steal your man, steal your shine, steal something that you be invested in or inspired in, or you inspire them in some way, shape, or form. Something that you're doing. Because I see them here. Sorry, y'all. Y'all, this you might be seeing mouses and things like that I thought I saw one today. I don't know, but we're inside. And like we don't want that. Stars here. Imprisonment, 10 of swords. 14, 5 is patience. That's going to change. Somebody ain't as patient. They was impulsive at one point. Impulsive. So the mental lack of mentality, a lack mentality. Emptiness, a snake, some renewed hope, and no, not in a relationship. Somebody sees you not in a relationship, and it's making them crash all the way out. That you're starting something new, starting a new beginning, a fresh start. Hello, kitty. Wow, it's cool. Welcome, becoming a subby. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Okay. Somebody feels really empty without your energy. They can't see what's going on with you and observe what's going on. They don't know if you really love them with passion here. They don't know if that's still there. Somebody with the 3 of Wands, somebody wanted you to fight for their love. Somebody's pregnant with them. With the Empress here, somebody else is pregnant. Somebody that empowers them sexually. You empower them mentally. You got a permanent spot in this person's head. Tower, though. Whoever they're with, they don't even like that person either. Yeah. Yeah, that's strength. This person tries to tame this person with magic. Away from you, star. Yeah, this person wants to be the star in this person's life, but your person has a wandering eye. Your person has a wandering eye. He's a charmer. She's a charmer. One of them. And somebody's observed that with observation here. Somebody that's pregnant now feels empty that they took something that they thought that a baby was going to keep them or keep your man. Somebody's spotlight breaker. Somebody that's upset that you're unbothered. They're upset, mad that you're unbothered. You like my hair? Thank you. All right, you guys. So, did y'all see me earlier? If y'all haven't seen me, I am also on the other side of that ticket, that tack. I'm over there too. So, for those imposters, I will never, contact you. You will have to contact me. I have to tell that to everybody. Even though I'm a small YouTuber, like, I'm telling you, like, I get spam just like the rest of them. Okay? I get spam like the rest of them. Okay, so let's let that go. We're moving forward. So when it comes to somebody's patient, they were very impatient when it comes to a spiritual union. They couldn't wait. They were like impulsive when it came to like the connection. I'm getting that they didn't let the connection with feeling undeserving love and affection. I'm getting like they were like they didn't feel like they deserved it, so they didn't even apply any kind of effort toward it because they knew they wasn't good enough type shit is what I just saw. Yeah, I'm gonna use the troll deck to see whether trolling you or what was happening. Like, did you see it coming? Could you not see it coming? Or was this person like a professional? Was they like real good at what they did? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. If you start seeing rodents, it's because the weather is cold. I'm here in an area where the weather is getting very cold. Shit, it's supposed to have snow today, or it's called for. It might. I just heard the cold day in hell. I don't know. Somebody is like, regardless to what it may look like on the outside, some kind of harmony. Somebody wants to restore harmony with you. Somebody really, really misses you with this person crashing out. That's part of their brain here. With that side that's missing, that's the way they feel in the inside. If they Like they want to come ignite some passion. They want you to ignite some passion. They want you to know that you're the one, but you let them go. Like you let whatever this go, this spellbound, whatever, you let it go. And they feel empty. And they thought getting somebody else was going to like build harmony for them, but they crying. Even though they with this person right here, this person is sitting there. This person is watching them be like, even though they sitting there in harmony, this person is like like it's not like the baby might be happy, or they might be pretending like they're happy, but I don't know. The mayor is here, so that's somebody that wanted to control. Let's see. They didn't feel deserving, so they feel like they lacked mentality. They lacked something here. They lacked it. So their fights our fight made me realize how important you are to me, and I'm very sorry. So that's like that kiss to make up, but this person didn't kiss and make up with you. This person let things fade away. Yeah, they're codependent on this person with a rejection. They scared of your rejection, so they became codependent on this third party, somebody that they're sorry. They couldn't tell you sorry, and this companion that they're with. That's what they got. All right, so that's what I pulled out on the energy, and at the top of the deck, they sabotaged the relationship because they didn't feel deserving of it. As empty as they are on the inside, as they didn't have a vision like you had a vision. Like you might have had I had a vision of love, and it was all that was given to me. Mariah Carey, like, but that vision was short-lived when, they got to shatter about something you did or said to them. The argument. That made them realize that they couldn't manipulate you the way they thought they could. With an imprisonment here. That's what that says to me. That's why they are having this imprisonment, because they sabotaged this relationship when it came to love. It was solid, but they ruined it with the love here, to that they triangulate you to a relationship. There's a triangle around that too. Yeah, I gotta admit, this person was strong with us, because I just saw calcium. Yeah, but they were strong when it came to having sexual relationships with people. Connecting real quick. Could have been real sneaky links. Somebody that was doing tantric sex. Somebody that was inspiring them with the strength of the Page of Pentacles. Somebody that was broker than them. Talk about it here. Something about the love. What was this all about? They feel guilty. I see guilty here. I see competition and an enemy here. The other woman looking over their shoulder. 3 things are here. Somebody here, the devil, justice. A lot of major arcana here. This is major. This is major energy. Somebody went for the material gain and a memory, a nostalgia, some kind of Queen of Swords, and that's a little bit of the truth. And somebody want to come in and tell you why they cut you off. A feminine energy, and it was crystal clear why you cut this person off too. Yeah, 9 of Cups, because this person was a spiritual warfare. Somebody was putting spiritual warfare against you. They were sending negative energy towards you. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Yeah, they wanted a shallow victory. A snake. They won by snaking you out here. Saturn, the world time of a structure, of how we control. Saturday, something about black. Somebody's gallbladder, somebody's skin, bones, lead, jet, onyx, and the black diamond. Thistle, and some kind of ash. So the painter with the Queen of Swords. Somebody told some lies about you with the painter. And a mistake too. They told lies and they made some mistakes here too. 9 of Cups said they were smug about the lies and things that they said about you when it came to selfish. Yeah, now they got the fortitude out here of the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody that did now wish they didn't put you in competition, because now that things are a completion, they wish they didn't come strifing against you. Yep. Oh, boy. Yeah, they celebrated way too freaking early when it came to some kind of star energy. Somebody they chose over you. Oh, yeah. And comes right back. I split the deck right at lovers. And that's the person they chose over you. That's the star now. That's who they suction to right now. Yes, sure is. Star, they tried to throw with the codependency. They couldn't depend on you because you didn't, they didn't have enough empathy. The love you poured in, and the love they gave out, because these other people will allow them to interfere. That's what they allowed a cycle to interfere, something that they went back to, a reunion, somebody that they recalled some kind of connection with love here. That's what interfere, fear of rejection. Okay, somebody that did it with a cruel intent here with a star. They got somebody purposely on purpose to make you mad with unjust here. Okay, and that was how they, with the victory, they won something over you by a shallow snaking you out victory. Oh, I slept with your man, or some kind of community D, or some kind of community P they were doing here. And okay, this person became split mind over the situation or subject when it came to feeling undeserving of love, and that was the love of your love here of interfere. So they let a third party interfere. They never loved you here. They never cared either, too. What ignited passion? You ignited something in them, and they ran from it here, too. Oh, God. We back to that shit again. Yep. I gotta say. Alright. Hold on. Two things flip. So we got the artist. So down he had the painter in reverse, the art, and the moon. So they tried to paint a picture to others that failed. They whatever story or line or narrative that they tried to create when it came to this Queen of Swords about why you walked away, or why you stood in your truth, or what was the whole thing when it came to Passion Ignited. Somebody that was distracted far too long. When obstacles came in their way when it came to somebody they chose over you. 5, that changed y'all dynamic. Standing in your ground with 7 of 7, that look like the 7 of Wands, but that's also standing your ground right there too. When it came to somebody interference, you didn't let that person interfere, or that person let somebody else interfere. Yeah, more positive movement. You just went forward with the A here, an infinite cycle of you getting more positive outcomes in your energy, right? So shadow, this person's with the moon here, their shadows show prominent. 818 might resonate with somebody. So 5 and 7 is 12. The third party started causing some standing their ground, standing in their power. I got the man. I got the, like, kind of like, what was that cat? Lion King? Lion? What was it? Captain? What was those? Thundercats. I have the power. Kind of like grounded energy like that. I don't know if you were a 90s or an 80s baby, but somebody was really rooted in like a cruel intent to sabotage our relationship with power. This person gave over power to another third party. 8 and 8. 88 might resonate with somebody. So I got 88, 18, and 8 again. So I'm going to go 888. Somebody got abundance in here on this good karma coming in too. Yep, and on a triumph, and I mean it's coming in quick. 77 might resonate with somebody as well. 10 is here too. 9, 10. Yeah, so 10. Somebody thought it was over, and somebody sabotaged it with the root. This was sabotage with unworthy, with positive movement forward. When it came to a past disappointment in their power, when it came to some self-pity, when it came to outside in the cold, possessiveness, thought they control you here with the star with another person. Relieved that everyone leaves, believe that everyone leaves with conflict and a new beginning. So they wanted to bring conflict over by snaking you out, and also starting a new beginning when it came to some soulmate that was outdated or out school with old school outdated thinking, some kind of conditioning, some kind of replaying events over in their head, some kind of life partner, or uh, some kind of kissing that bitch ass, whoever that was. When it came to not feeling deserving of love, so they went to somebody that they didn't have to put love in, just give them a baby, and that was considered love to them. And then that was lighthearted, adapted, finding out, changing things, coming to light about some healing that you did while they was out partying with third parties, time with friends, having fun, like happy life, living in the moment. You know what I mean? While their shits was selling, you cut ties with them, moved on, received what you needed out of it. If it's closure, no closure, if it was progressing, or if it was gonna like leave or go, or like you decided what you was going to do when it came to harmony. If it was balanced or unbalanced, you balanced it one way or the other. So that person sabotaged, that was based out of the root with the base of love and cruelty. I talk about it. That did that with an accelerated motion, tried to cut you down, cut you out, separated, stop a pattern or silent treatment. So they tried to silence you out, but you didn't care, because the more they silenced you out, that just accelerated motion to you transmuting your pain into your peace. And the universe help you do that too. And financial material is where this dragonfly, when it come out of this larvae, out of this water, come out of the lot. When a dragonfly lays its eggs, it lays it in water. And when they hatch out of the water into the world. Like, so when you come out of this water, you know what I mean, from a larvae, you know what I mean? Somebody gonna be real deceptive and envious about your new glow up, okay? Because they trapped with 8. So we got 8, 8, 8, 8 in the energy, 18, 8, 8, 8. So we got prosperity begins with 7, with 1, with you, because the fruit here is fruitful. And I'm really telling you, it is a victory and success is coming in. And somebody is going to lose some kind of emotions here. They're going to lose their emotions here with the third eye chakra. Sure, hiccup. They're going to hiccup that dick up when they get mad, when they're going to be sick of who they chose to let suck up on them and lay up on them. Yeah, because you're about to transform with evolve, grow, next phase, healing, inner child wounds, releasing the past. Yeah, you like the phoenix, you rising from the phoenix out of the ashes. Something that, you changed your mind about, something that you had a renewal about, and grew from. You won't be rekindling this energy because of what you saw in the phase before you got here. You know what I mean? When the third eye open, you saw this person snaked you out for someone or something else. And that's the scry on the energy now. Why they snaked you. Let's talk about it. They got this backstabs you here, breaking your heart, causing you pain and separation and loss of a deception with lies and a shocking attack. You didn't believe that this person would ever do that to you. Yeah, this person left things up in the air when it came to conflict and deception. They they try to defeat you by like leaving things up in the air. That who they were possessive over, why they didn't deserve love, so they thought that they would, cheat, like that trend says, cheat or get cheated on type shit. That's so ooh. So that's who they paid. They didn't have the emotions enough to tell you that they had another woman. They didn't have, or man, or vice versa, whoever it is. They didn't have the balls to tell you that would cause conflict. They thought you like, yeah. So they fooled. They just took the leap of love, and because they didn't know if it was gonna work out or not. Yeah, and it did with the King of Cups. They didn't know because they knew how they felt about you with it being down here, but they knew that they was being cruel here when it came to this energy, because it landed right there on that. They knew that they was being cruel with the devil here because they knew that they was tied or chained to something of material and sexual nature when it came to some kind of Wiccan, witch, or warlock energy. They knew they didn't want to be with you with the trumpet blowing. They knew. They sounded the trumpet on it. Yep. When it came to the judgment, Okay, when the high priestess said that you had an intuition that they was doing something, but you wasn't, you couldn't put your finger on it. Yep, 2 of Cups, that they was sleeping somewhere, body behind your back, that how they was moving. You had a hunch about it with vision here. You got an intuition. Your intuition said sunrise in another galaxy, think from another angle, and you figured this person was thinking from a different angle when it came to you and them. Clear split the deck at 7 of Swords and 10 of Swords. So this person was sneaking behind your back, being deceptive with the feet here. 5. That changed our whole dynamic, and it became empty. You stop pouring into this person. You stop giving to this person. This person stopped giving to you because they kept keep your goals firm, feel the emptiness. So they feel the emptiness when it came to another person. They got on another journey with the Page of Wands, sleeping around, multiple person, place, or thing. Multiple person, place, or thing. Yeah, look. Somebody that they thought was better than you, Queen of Swords, and that is the truth. Somebody that they lost emotions for, or got an emotional attachment to. Yeah, look. That's in reverse when it comes to hope. Now 17, 8 is that still another repeat of a cycle, infinite. So somebody, the world, ain't in their favor when it comes to their emptiness. It's not in their favor when it comes to how they was tamed by a whole witch, by somebody that was doing crafts on them. Yeah, look at this lady sitting here just meditating on how she gonna deceive the connection and be cruel to y'all. And she couldn't wait. They said it was a spotlight. This the gingerbread man who ran and ghosted you for this other witch ass woman, whoever this person is. This spotlight blocker. Yeah, somebody that's sleeping with the enemy. Somebody that they was recklessly sleeping with people with this energy, talking about the past. Somebody rehashing old. Somebody caught on or catching on to an event. When it comes to support from others isn't enough anymore. So something that was from other people is not enough anymore. That's a match. So 4, 6, 9. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19, that's 10. That's a 10, 10. That's the ending or deception. Because some other people wasn't enough anymore. Consenting adults, that doesn't mean that doesn't need our opinion. Somebody that need our opinion or their opinion. Selfish woman that goes too far. Or man that goes too far. Somebody that's not no spinning the block here. They can't spin the block here. Permanently incapacitated when it comes to how demented they are with a snowflake. Okay, give people the same type of attention they give you. If they fall back, you fall back. Gingerbread. So counted you out. Somebody counted you out, so they ran to something or someone else. And now they want to spin the block, but they said no spinning the block. Sorry, the shit hit the floor. And that was a lot, y'all. I'm going to stop there because clarity and truth and overcoming hurt and pain is here at the bottom of the deck. And then I got somebody is doing juju, hex, vexed, or cursed, Wiccan, witchcraft, and juju hit the floor, tormented and falling apart in reverse, pretends to be fine, self-belief, real love never dies, alert, quick results. They went for something that they thought they was going to get quick results from. When it comes to can't be friends, too far gone, and benefits off the connection. So we got 3 of a kind here, 10, 10, 10, 66, 22. You was on the right path, but they not. That's what we scrying on. I'm not sure I can give you what you need. I'm trying to heal. So that person knew, like they said, they wasn't deserving of the energy, okay? All right. Watching from UK. Thank you, Pauline, for watching from UK. Lawrence, thank you. I appreciate y'all. You can super chat the live if you would like. If you're enjoying these types of messages, put hearts in the comment sections. When it comes to how they manifested their own mess, their own karma. Right. Now they 6 of Cups. Now they nostalgic about you. Now that they done been breadcrumbed you. Let's see what they want to say. So why they feel like now that they're cutting and moving and receiving what they deserve, now that it's progressed into a mess, now what do they feel? When they're overcoming the hurt and the pain. They hopefully they can regain. No, they said they trapped. Nope. They trapped doing what? Needing support. Yeah. Some kind of entanglement. Some kind of marriage. Some kind of commitment. When it comes to single, happily single and doing you dating and free. So somebody's entangled, you is happily single. Somebody having an affair and somebody is having reckless love, what they already told us when it came into energy. And also monkey in the middle and polar opposites. So somebody that they are in relationship is polar opposites from them. But something's changed here when it comes to possessions or possessive. Some shocking news is about to come out about somebody's true colors. Tell me about it. Tell me about these true colors. I don't like the fact that you've been right about me. Somebody sees this person. You saw this person's true colors. That's why you ain't with this person. I tried pushing her away, but she just doesn't get it because this person likes validation. And that's being illuminated that this person loves attention. This person, third party, Three of Cups, this person was entertaining the third parties. Yeah, sweet talking and telling them that they would be in a material or some kind of governmental relationship with them. State like, wifey, playing girlfriend, boyfriend, playing house, whatever the heck case may have been. They go together type shit. Commitment. You know what I mean? After 7 years, you a common law husband and wife type shit. Even if y'all never do get married. Some person say that they don't, in some states they don't honor it, but it's honored if they've been in the same household for the same many years, more than a certain amount. So somehow this person, place, or thing has a bad credit with somebody that they got a love-hate relationship with. That's what that said to me. They bankrupt because they gave an affair with somebody and that person took them for everything that they had. Now they overcoming some pain, and that's the truth. And that's the tower. Yep, so that's illuminating this tower. Somebody observed why they got a tower. Because they was passionate with every damn body. Some work fair, like people online, people at work. They was having a toxic drug lifestyle, romantic affairs, drinking and partying and sexting and texting and having a ring of fire. They're enthusiastic and complete. They made a complete sham of their fucking life. Playing the devil's, you know what I mean, advocate, the devil's hand, the devil worshiper, the devil Satanist, a Satanist. Dealing to Satan, they're Satan worshippers. Do anything against the religion of God, the higher power. Yeah, somebody thought they was fake and busy was going to get them, you know what I mean, your attention. But that just got them more, you know what I mean? Like, damn, she healing, that just made them set them off more. Fake and busy and you growing and healing and not watching and caring. That just made a total eclipse of the heart. That just made them like the moment of darkness. They really went darker than that. Deception, they started sleeping around. They went to the darkest part of themselves. They thought they was deceiving you. So anything that they did, if they ever got back with you, that's why they can't face you. And you shouldn't want to face them either. You should let them wallow in what they thought they were going to give you. Oh, I want to come back. Never. Never with deception here. Never. Let a never, what they say, never let a person that showed you or told you or tried to destroy you or the relationship or your finances or anything ever be a friend to you, because that person is not your friend. That's an enemy. They said slept with the enemy. Okay? Safeguard yourself from this person. Protect your new life from this person. And protect your dreams. Because this person wanted shit their way. And that's bad news because they don't get it their way. This ain't Burger King, have it your fucking way. And they thought they was going to have a fucking happy go time with infinity here of fucking you over. Excuse my language, but until you put a death to it. They saw beautiful things, what will always endure. And then the universe said, yeah, endure the trial, overcome the failure. And once you realize that you outgrew this person, place, or thing of their petty, immature ass ways and beings, and but you know they had accumulated enough strikes against them to, you know, accumulating energy waiting to explode with shining light. Now all that darkness and all this light you had missing you, but they can't tell you they miss you, and they want to listen to what you got to say when it comes to readings or other people say about you, but they don't have no outlet. You were the outlet. They go get all these people and places and different people they interact with. That shit just confuses them. They merge with these people trying to fake it till they make it, being silent and acting like they hurting you. Everything that glitters ain't gold. And the glitter ain't glittering anymore. Okay? In daybreak, in a few days, I can tell you the last obstacle before the emergence of the truth is going to come out. Because they going to tell you their life story. They about to tell you everything. They about to start spilling it like a squealing pig hung in a fence. Okay? They about to start squealing. They about to start howling on your asses. I'm for real now. Somebody been like, it just then went on too damn long, okay? Like with like it's too damn like this is getting on their nerves, and this karmic tie is getting on their nerves. Like the secret is getting on their nerve. They going fucking bald and AWOL. Like shit, they're fed the up. Like the police is fucking policing their ass for backstabbing you and leaving you hanging. Like what's that say? The pain of hiding the truth can become worse. They feel like they're being lynched. Fuck. Two of spades. Tell me this is the Beetlejuice deck. Shit, they feel like they hiding, like they feeling like the pain of hiding the truth can become worse. So that's if they became worse. And what that say? That's in reverse. So serious secrets to tell, blocked love, avoiding the truth. And I told you they want to tell you every fucking thing. Now tell me some more about this energy. Emotionally lost. That's why that's why they feel like they're going psycho, because they are lost without you. Okay, the true show is coming through with their colors. Enduring the trial, overcome the failure. And the failure came out here. They feeling like one. I feel alone in the dark. Where is my light? Where are you at? You irritated them, so you disappeared. Jezebel, male or female, wants to talk to you. A lust demon. That's the secret. They want to tell you about the lust demons that they encountered while they were without you. I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. They can't come and tell you anything. The black and the white, they can't tell you anything. Joker, ashamed to admit they're attracted to someone, to sex. They're sex, okay? I have not been angry without. I have not been angry without reason. So they haven't been angry without reason. In the reverse, no reunion with the third party partner. They don't, the seven of wands, seven of spades, the player. 7 days, a lesson. It's gonna come out. Mad and trolling your haters. All right, now I'm gonna get the mad and haters deck out. And what's this say? Attention. Attention is clout when it comes to the 3 of diamonds. Okay, now let's see. Now let's go to the back end and see what we got. Let's see what we got back here. Let's see what we got back here. All right, so the reunion with the third partner with the snake's tail here, or the snake itself, they figured out that's who that snake is. And they snaked them. Or they got snaked trying to snake you. Talk about that. Ooh. 2 of of Cups. We need to say goodbye for now so that we can heal and grow on our own. Okay, they needed to heal and grow on their own and discover without you their shit. And then with you they're everything. Without you they're shit. With the third party they're nothing. They're still nobody. That person ain't nothing. They don't give them the thrill or that they were or the victory they was looking for. They still gotta hide that person in secrecy. Don't nobody know that they with that person. And don't nobody even care. Okay? The people that they putting on for don't even matter. The person that really matters is you. And if you not bothered, then it's all goes down the drain. Like all the other peoples don't matter. Onward. Like I worry and stressed out about this separation. I told you, it's killing them. I'm finally ready to break free and start choosing me. They chose the third party over you by backstabbing you, heartbreaking you, pain, making you feel like you needed them in some way, shape, or form, or you was going to miss out on an opportunity. Because this was an opportunist like trying to opt you out to make you chase, basically. You know what I mean? And hopefully that you would have chased by now. And like it's getting too long, and they really wasn't ready to come in. But they're also thinking with the mayor here that you got somebody else. They're feeling small right now. Like they really think you're in love with someone else because they think you really put a death to the relationship with the death. You're like lovers in death. Like and that because they took the thrill, they changed up, they turned into the wolf in sheep's clothing. And you know what I mean? They tried to cloak themselves into something or someone else. They took Mrs. Claus's fucking cape. What they doing with her shit? And then when it came to, they tried to even poison Sally with their toxicity. Try to get you all toxic with the shit. That's you. And then, you know what I mean? Trying to gab you in a cauldron with some shit. Temperance. You know what I mean? Toxic. Poison. And I mean spell work. They was doing potions and shit. Jar magic. Hold it on the shelf type of shit. You know what I mean? Go and get some kind of brute like cat claws and fucking eyeballs and frog hair and stuff like that. Yeah. Like anything that was like devilish, satanic, like against righteousness, against your birthrights, against what was like anything. They wanted you scared off of that shit. They wanted you to be like not like they wanted you to scare you away from that shit so that they could steal it. Mm-hmm. They could steal it from you. Yeah, they stole them gifts. They wanted to though. 8 of candles. 8 of presents. 88. 88 is so heavy. It's so much abundance in this energy right now for them stealing from you. Because my feelings for you scared the shit out of me. And that's why they ran away from you. I'm the one who blocked him from your social media. Made it seem like you were the one pulling away. But he pulled away because he didn't believe he was deserving of your energy. So he will allow whoever the third parties was that was flirting with him when he was putty in their hands. That came out the other day. Benefits that everyone leaves. Believe that everybody leaves. So they figured they would cheat on you before you cheated on them. I got to get mine before you get yours. You know what I mean? Type shit. And that's where they fucked themselves. Because 8 of candles said they was blinded. No, that was they knew a message of concern that they shouldn't have been doing that. That's then snaking you out. Because those are snake and tails. That's snake tails on the top of there for the third party. That's how they snaked and charmed their way into the third party's energy. With your energy, smiling and grinning, making pretend like they was, you know what I mean, down for the get down. That was how they got the monkey branching going. That's how they switched up on you. They get an argument with you, start fighting with you, then make mean with you, and then with the emotional loss, then like once they lost you, then they realize like they shouldn't have been mean and nasty to you, because look, now they thinking about it. They thinking about it now with the King of Needles. Nah, that's neither I had did that. Maybe I shouldn't have did to that. Now they sewing now they got them bullets across their own damn head where they blew their top off, and like realizing how they stole your gifts from you, pretending to be Santa. You know what I mean? Santa's supposed to bring you gifts, not steal your gifts. You know what I mean? But Jack don't know that. He don't know type. He don't got no fucking coof. You know what I mean? Look, he a Dracula. He a vampire. He comes to suck your blood. He don't give a like, you know. And he toxic. And he a hand that'll fucking bite the hand that feed him. You know what I mean? When it comes to toxic, he drink. He do everything that babies don't do. He like, Stewie from Family Guy. What is it? Stewie's from Simpsons. And he the type that will Lois. Like he's like they had him as a football head, right? Well, this one is real toxic head baby. Like this baby, like is the baby that'll get outside at midnight, can get outside and be driving a car or something like that at a year old type shit, like baby. I mean, or a grown man in a baby's body type shit. Whatever it is, too, of potions, they concocted this shit together with this poison, right? And now whatever it is, Jack gotta fight this shit on his own with the Oogie Boogies. Whatever he created, whatever monster he created, may that be the monster that he created in you when you go into your dark empath. Whatever monster this is, they gotta fight this. If that's the monster they created in the third party by getting them pregnant, and that person can't stand they fucking sight of them, or whatever, if it turns on them, or he can't stand her after the moment he get her pregnant, like, bitch, I wish I never, like, type, like, that's the curse. Like, that's where the spell, hurt hex, the jinx, or the vex came in. Yeah, look, here's the snakes. This is where they went down to this shit. This is where they accepted these snakes by being charmed. They didn't know at first that the snakes was going to turn into snakes. They could have been fish. I don't know. They could have been piranhas that turned fish. I don't know. They got spawned by a new species, is what I see under Two of Candles. 2-2 is here, but they took a 2-2 path. That was the opposite path of the 2-2 that they were supposed to have been on. I don't know what path. They was on a different path of 2-2. They opened their own portal of 2-2, the copycat portal. Like, it wasn't the right divine path. It was carbon copy. It wasn't the original. It was being hijacked. And it was saying, like, when the plane got hijacked, like, it was when a plane could get hijacked at this moment or something like that. I mean, like, attacks could happen right about now because we're too open. You know what I mean? But it comes to the 7, we focus on something wrong, open up, that we got our backs turned to something. So this is when attacks and stuff come because we ain't focused. 7 of Candles in reverse. You know what I mean? This is where they throw back with the backfires come in. And this is also sneaky hands too, behind the back with the fingers crossed. You know what I mean? This things that's empowering this. But you on the right path. Daybreak is coming in. We ready to see some light. You know what I mean? It's been dark all night. You could be waking up around a witching hour, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Get you a notepad and start writing what you see, what you hear, what you feel, and what it feel like. What time? See if it's synchronicity every time. Is it a reason? Was you woken up? Did you startle yourself? Was you snoring? What was you doing when you woke up? And then, was anything in there that you can remember at that time about the dream? Because that could be a message that you didn't see or know. Something about patience, though. Take your time when you do that. Okay? Some failure wants to come and really fail you at a magnitude like no other. And I'm also getting this person, like, they're so toxic. They're so toxic, right? It's almost like they're deceiving their self. Like, I like that person or I want, but they still talk negative about you to others, but they still like down talk you. But attention gets them clout. Someone passing away over spells. Hmm. Over secret. Somebody's gonna pass away over a secret. Dang. That's a two. Some dark night of soul here. You have become too difficult to handle. That's a big turnoff for somebody. Okay, just to know that. Seven of candles. 10 minus 2 is 8. It's a snake in that energy there because you got too, difficult. Here comes 7 again. On the candle. We are living two different separate lives when it comes to a life lesson. 79. A life span of 79. Somebody's mad and trolling you, and it's your haters. Fell for the trap. Took the bait. Somebody's stuck winning and losing the battle. Okay? Somebody hiding the truth from you. And let's be honest, I think that says. Or let's be for real. Somebody that's not being for real when it comes to the third party, you will notice a difference in them, appearance or weight or their eyes. You ain't regular at all. Nope. You're a divine being. You could be an earth angel. Pride comes before destruction. Destruction is destroy the love. They destroyed y'all love because they was greedy as shit. Because that says shit done. Okay, they fights. Shit's done. Got real. Then really got real when it comes to shots fired. Somebody might be shooting at them or will shoot at them. Could be, yeah, because for something that they stole from you. Like, they can run, but they cannot hide. These Oogie Boogies is coming back. Like, this is spirit coming back. Like, I don't care who they sit up and act like they hugging and kissing. And, like, whatever they've been doing or had did behind your back, to your face, whatever. Like, while you was giving unconditional love, like, this is that naughty fucking listen. Everything that they did naughty, when I tell you, spirit wrote it down. This is when while they was walking around impersonating divine energy, been playing God themselves, being an arch nemesis, being an arch fiend, being Lucifer. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because now I'm finally ready to break free to start choosing me. How do they choose them? You will always be the best thing that ever happened to me. You're so beautiful. They realized that when they got caught by spirit. I never told you that I loved you, but I do. And it scared me. That person was scared to love you the right way or even be loved by love. So what did they do? They took sex and mentally stayed in prison with you while you watched them throw the love of their, like, the only love that they'll ever receive in that capacity, in their timeline, throw it away. Right. When it comes to, I still remember every moment we spent together and I miss you in my life. They need you in my life. I want it in my life. I need it in my life. Right. That shit. Right. And that's toxic though, because they need that good piranha that you got of life. That life piranha that you got. Where you see me and it seems like I'm doing just fine without you. I told you it was all a facade. It was all pretend. It was all fake until they make it, and it still is. No matter what smile you see on their face. I can show you 2 pictures, 3 pictures right now of people I know that's sitting up acting like they in a relationship with somebody, smiling, hungry, needing something, wanna call but can't. Why they can't? Because they know they burnt all bridges, all access, all levels. They want to ignite it, but they know. With wisdom here, they know they can't. With patience, they was too impulsive. They was too reckless. They knew that this was a spiritual connection that they didn't want at the time. With Jokers was wild. Yeah, and they're aware now that that was the false thing to do, the wrong way to go. But at that point, you got to say, you went for the material gain, some sexual fantasy, some sexual temptation. Well, that was your harvest. That's what you got out of it. And that's what it is. It choose wisely. And when you choose poorly, guess what? You get a poor choice when it comes to solitude. Now you got to sit with what you chose. You get me what I mean? You know what I mean? When it comes to your solar plexus, if your chest is wheezing, then that's what you got, a wheezing ass chest. You know what I mean? Light. Your light went right out of your hands and into somebody else's. You know what I mean? Your light left. Look at your light left. That was every bit of rays of sun and goldenness that you could ever need in gold. Look at that. Paid in it. But you chose a partnership and an alliance with a snake and a damn hoe witch. 3 of swords, 3 third party 3. Yeah, tempted by temptation. And now unbalanced with that choice with the sacral chakra, which now your sacral chakra is overactive. It's so overactive now, like it's in the orgy. Like it's past like Jezebels. It's past like incubus. It's like past like succubus. It's past those things because it's super bugged itself, like type shit. Like it's super magnified itself, like because of how you wouldn't stop. So like now that you wouldn't stop, like now you're obsessed with everything. It's you like fuck a dog, you'll fuck like you're like so overly sexualized that like everything is geared to that. Like and the person that will meet this person, place, or thing will be immediate notice this will be like a red flag because like it's a toxin that it's like a pterodoxin like they told me about the puffer fish, and I had to meditate on that paradoxin that they were talking about when these bottles came in this energy. And we could be talking about a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, so it could be a different species or a breed of fish that mutated with a snake like energy. So I'm getting a piranha anaconda. That's what they said. You know what I mean? It could be like a python where it constricts around you. It can eat things as big as dogs or deers. Okay. Or even a small toddler. Okay. For that matter. Okay. This is something that they failed at with 7 again. Okay, 7 is running heavy, 8 is running heavy, 9s is here, 2s is here, 5s is here. We in here. Okay, with action. We'll speak louder than their words, or they would have spoken louder. Because this is like somebody that did something and now they're like regretting it, and it's like sitting in it and also distracted by it, but like really not talking about it, but they're thinking about it. And there's so much though that they're pushing it out into the universe that everybody that is a seer, it's like a frequency. It's like being on a radio. It's like being like on a frequency. Like you have frequency 528, you got 741, and you got 111 of a whole regeneration of their frequency here. Or it's like tuning into like your local radio station and being able to pick up this person's frequency for some reason. Karmic or X or toxic, it's just like this demon is so ravenous, it's so demonous, it's so like satanic, or it's so like menacing, is so active that it needs to be cast back to where and once it came. But the with the witchcraft and all of the things and the warlockness, it's just like it's so hard to like this thing wants your blessings so bad. Like, it wants your peace. It wants your talents. It chose wrong, but it wanted that. It wanted you. It wants your new beginning. It wants your happiness. It wants your healing. It wants your well-being. It wants your friends. It wants your friendships. It wants your hot prosperity. It wants everything that you know. It wants you not to tell the truth. It wants your love to be loveless with love in reverse. Like, it wants things to be always unjust for you. It wants things to be uninspiring you with inspiration here. Like, it wants your financial health to be in the dumps, but it's like magnets sticking to you like glue and multiplying day and night while you sleep with manifestations. Okay, the compassion of lightening your load. They didn't want you to be able, they wanted you to be able to carry burdens day after day, night after night, year after year, week after week, minute after minute. They wanted you to do that. But you transform from that a paradigm of a low thinking, stinking thinking, outdated. You outgrew that type of thinking with clarity here. Okay. And divine universe protected your thinking so that you didn't have a carnal mind to work with your flesh and be like, oh, I can go back and give him some sex like this girl did and take him back and fight battle for the person's flesh. You know, that was trust. That was trusting in your divine, small, still voice inside of you, and grieve through it. That's you healing through it, and that's the healing person that you are. That's why you were put here, to be able to transmute things that made you grieve in a hard time. Your battles, it was not, in vain. I gotta tell you, your battles was not in vain. And look, good luck is right around the corner. She'll be coming round, even with them trying to like sabotage your good luck. Like animals, they were trying to, any atonements that would come to you in good need, like eat spirits and animal atonements. They wanted to block that and have it travel away from you so you couldn't get messages from spirit and animals and things, blocking it because they wanted you to be distracted from it. Downloads, your dream state. You wouldn't be able to get your downloads from your dream states. Wouldn't be able to remember your dreams. Wouldn't be able to keep boundaries, things that you set for yourself. Keep changing the goalposts for your things. Trying to be a miser in your life. Mine, mine, mine. I need everything in their mind. Your house, they wanted it to crumble. You know what I mean? They wanted it untidy, unkept, unstable. Being able to, for you not to be able to have a home that was love is where the heart, love is where what makes a home. It's where love. They wanted your home to be loveless, sexless, nothingless. Okay, and that was the answer. They wanted you not to have a career. They wanted you to be jobless. Like, listen. And then also wanted you to forgive them and give them access again to you. You know what I mean? With passion, let them sleep back with you. Let you pour back in them with your empowerment. And you like let your guides guide y'all into this fairy tale while they go and sleep with other people. With your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give it this day your daily bread, as you forgive those who trespass against you with your willpower. And lead them not into temptation, but to deliver them from evil. Right? With the willpower. So we put a prayer over ourselves, right? When it comes to our what we birth in our life, what we see with our psychic abilities. May it be physical, metaphysical, figurative, or otherwise. We have a life purpose, and we have a strength in it to determine how to get to it. And if we was going to let whoever these people that didn't want you to have it with witchcraft and witchery, listen, let me tell you something. They about to be exposed. They finding out soon that they are being exposed. Exposed. And they need strength and the courage to go hide their truths now. They're going to go bury their evidence. They gotta go make up like something. Like, if they come to you, what you gonna say? Well, if they come to me, I'ma say this. If they go to you, I'ma say this. But them stories ain't gonna hold up in truth. No. Not when it comes to your blessings. When I told you that even God disguised himself as Santa. He disguised himself as Santa and went to them and said, oh, I saw you on this day. I saw you on that day. I disguised to see on the naughty and the nice. I went to the North Pole. I talked to Saint Nick. I talked to whatever his name is, the jolly old fat guy. Y'all say he was a myth, but I'm telling you, he's a miracle. So at the end of the day, whatever it took for you to break free and get closure, we gave it to you through the universe, right? So now when they want this family and reconciliation, after they sabotaged it, purposely sabotaged it, right? Because the walls of protection was around their heart was blocked, right? Now you standing in confidence. And they standing in disbelief. When I see you, and it seems like I'm doing well or fine without you, I'm not. Why must you insist on tormenting us by being apart? This is tormenting them because why? You ain't talking. You ain't explaining. You finding the truth out. The truth teller. It's exposing itself even if they don't open their damn mouth. Even if the person don't tell you they pregnant. Even if the person don't come to you and say 2 words. It's exposed with clarity and the truth. Because guess who saw it? And guess who divine saw themselves in this position and revealed on the naughty list what they had did. Yep, monkeying around in the middle. Right, polar opposite of what they were supposed to have been doing. Why are you breaking your own heart? Accepting a relationship is not meant to be, not meant to stay. You're not to stay in this relationship, is what Spirit is to say. They were deceiving you for what they saw. Every woman, what? Ain't meant to be played with. And you get to know when you got a real one. So 222 energy. Just friends, but kept them close, and they are your replacements. Somebody, some master manipulator was here when it came to how they ran off to the third party in an animalistic way. Could have been a dog, could have been a fox, could have been a wolf in sheep's clothing, any animal atonement that trapped them with what they chose, right? And the universe saw them. Accelerated motion to reverse you out of it. Cut you back, cut down to size, okay? When it sabotaged the relationship. And it's revealing that this person dwelling on and a lover, that's you, them develop what dwelling on you. Masculine is in his feelings because he was two-faced it. I told you, because he backstabbed you. That's what the separation and shocking attack is all about. He wants to get in front of everyone, the mayor, and tell everybody how he was green with envy toward you, how he stole your gifts, impersonated divine intervention. He wants to tell everybody that. And how he, needless to say, the cycle that he chose with the karmic, this is who she is, the 9 of needles, the person that he thought was going to be something more. Needless to say, it just turned into some kind of wicked, evil, hex, curse, fucking performance with the candles here. Somebody that they slept with to manifest off your energy with the 9 of candles. 9 that wounded them. That's the wounded warrior. That's the wounded warrior, because the 9 of swords would have been them up at night about it, but they wounded themselves because they set flames to the connection by sleeping around. And I mean, Like, tore you apart sleeping around. Look how you had to sew yourself back together with the needles. Like, you had to sew yourself. They intentionally tore you apart. Literally, Sally. I mean, like, they did a lot of things behind your back, and I can't even explain. But you found them out. Like, you felt them through. If they pulled you out in the nick of time, like, I'm getting the nick of time with, I don't know if it was Johnny. No. Mm-mm. Leonardo DiCaprio, maybe. When I heard Johnny Depp, I just heard shitting in the bed. Like, somebody just was shitting on you real bad. Like, and just thought you was just gonna clean that shit up. Even when they was under court judgment, they still was shitting on you. Is what I heard. But you even still had to sew a smile back on your face with courage to tame whatever feelings you had for this person, because you knew you had a higher purpose with purpose here. Tell me what you slayed here with these people, because this was like you fight, like the shit is done here, like justice. It says, why must you insist on torturing us by being apart? So why is it torturing them? Because you slayed their demons here. They wanted something to continue to be the cover story forever. While they had a bed of Philly behind your back. You know what I mean? Why they go out and go fishing every time they turn around getting new D-sucks from somebody. With classic on the spot. Yeah, it was the devil and the magician. That's the crazy energy right there. That's diabolical with the world. They was trying to crash your world. And the sun illuminated. You see that energy right there is wicked. Look at that energy. Queen of Swords. That's the truth. Yeah, they did a lot of getting D-sucks from people. Why men go fishing. Like to go fishing. My new girlfriend who sucks him off for the 99th trip. And that's the truth. That's all their world consists of is blowjobs, hand jobs, and PORN. This is non-invasive. You ain't even got to put much into it. They got caught up by the gotcha. You know what I mean? They thought you would be sitting here waiting while they go smile, teeth, and grin if the answer is yes. With anybody that say the yes to them. And found out they got the gotcha. I told you somebody might die from messing with a third party. I just told you that. They could be out having drinks and somebody walks up on them. It's a lot of drinking going on here. A lot of big music, some wealth. Somebody be spending a lot of money on somebody and somebody know. They just digging a bigger trench for themselves. Yeah, their kingdom is coming down. That came in reverse. That's the dominion. Somebody thinking that thinking they innocent here. Somebody thinking they proving a point here. And they're going to get a point proven to them here. With Pinnacle, somebody could be drinking Pinnacle liquor. Somebody that's a hustler that define a nudist colony as a place where men and women are airing their differences. Somewhere where they take their clothes off for pennies and maybe for nothing. They do it for nothing. Sagittarius energy on the eye. They do the shit on the eye. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Yeah, grandma. Somebody with lineage is like, ugh. It ain't even solid. It's just a, remember when we did this? Remember that we did that? And it ain't even no worth to it, they said. It ain't even 50 cents. I got 50 cents, 51, 52, 53, 54. 54 cents. 54. That's a 9. That's a smug ass energy right there about this relationship. It's an elephant in the room that these two is like happy together. Grandma said, you can fucking forget it. Like shit, this shit is one coins is all tails. They all on the tails. So it ain't heads. I am not the tail. I am the head. I am not a lender. I am a borrow. I'm a borrower, not a lender. Or I'm a lender and not a borrower. Type shit. Somebody is a leader and they led down the fucking blind, leading the blind, or leading astray. Yeah, nope. They led 2 of cups. They led themselves right down the path with the devil. Temperance, they poured into that. Yep, congratulations. You are the next big dummy contestant winner. Yep, when it comes to who they celebrated with. Yep, based out of that. Show is. This person could get high, use drugs, make them buy expensive stuff, or made them buy expensive stuff. Uh-huh. With the pentacles here. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. They thought that was the ideal relationship, the ideal person. And everybody watched them spend all their money on a big dummy. All while they was hurting. Look, and they like, I'm spending all my money on it. Somebody I don't even love. The woman I love, I should have give her all this shit. With 10 of Hearts, with 10 of Cups. That's how they was feeling. While they was spending that shit on all this person or whatever, why must you insist on torturing us both by being apart? I'm sorry I blocked your love. What did I telling you? What did I tell you? Like, they regret fucking around with this person. 5 of Cups. That changed everything. I'm changing my ways. I'm not the same person that I remember. Yeah, because they became a man and a beast. Remember I told you they wanted to be a dog? Well, this is Sagittarius energy saying that they wanted to shoot arrows of hate against you when they turned into fire. Like they could be water and they wanted to throw arrows at a fire sign. All my insecurities come up when I'm around you, but not around the third party. They just sit and think about you with the third party. I don't feel good enough. But that was because they didn't feel deserving. That's why they went with the third party, so they can go to the third party and just mentally think about you and physically fuck that person or have sex with that person. Because 8 of Clubs say, I have made so many mistakes in my past. The biggest one was giving up on us. Does that make it clear enough or not? If I'm confirming something for somebody, let me know in the comments, because this person wants to get a breakthrough through you. Am I breaking through something to somebody in this message? I hope, because somebody favors you favorably, and not only did God favor you with blessings here, but this person now is favoring you too. Mentally, they can't physically tell you anything because this other person will physically go upside their head. Okay, oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head, type shit. But this is an earth sign. This person definitely is stable enough to know where they stand with you when it comes to prospects. They know now where what side the bread and butter is buttered on when it comes to this person not taking the offer. Yeah, it might be they with a person, but they ain't got with this person. It's like this person is the King of Cups in reverse. They ain't emotional for this person. This person sees like this person is not you with a unicorn. That person tried to slay you because this pictures of you everywhere. This all this person thinks about is being you, being you, being you. There's a unicorn back there. There's a unicorn statue right here. This person is like, ah, she can't stand it. And she's fighting her own demons with that state. She can't slay you because every time she goes into the spirit and try to attack you, the shit backfires on her. So, she can't touch you. She's been to people with readings to ask them, how to come against you, and she can't. She can't come to you in your face because the bitch is a coward. If she tried, yo, you gonna slay the bitch like a dragon. The whole bitch she is, you gonna slay her. Especially because, and then she don't have proof to say that you fucking with him. So she can't come to you and say nothing. With prudence here, she don't have no proof. She can go do whatever microscopic inspection she want to do. But the sun illuminated and said there's no truth in it. It's base. If you see something in it, it's not what you thought. Yeah, that's the you see your werewolf changing in the wolf sheep and sheep clothing, whatever lie he told you. But the thrill is gone as far as the collective is with as far as this Empress is going. That's over. That because they were such an activist to go to the third party. Yeah. Hierophant, they wanted to control the narrative to go there with Daybreak. It was intense too, and they took a lot of action for a response to go there. So let it go, and they got the response and the action that they were looking for, trying to abuse you to get there. And now they don't want to be judged for it, but they will be with karma. They didn't want to be judged, but they will. Yep, Knight of Swords. Yep, they going with the Tower moment. We're coming right behind them. Don't worry, it's right on its way, right beneath the surface. Don't you worry about a thing. Because every little thing is going to be all right. Don't worry About a thing. Yep. Because this person thought they had you by the balls. Again, I gotta tell you, they really did. They thought they had you by the balls. hmm Literally thought they had you. Yeah. And all you was doing was trying to give unconditional love to this person. This person was giving you ultimatums. This person was giving one sided. This person was giving, I can get you anywhere. I can do without you. This person was giving, like, I can have you and the rest of them too, type shit. Like, it was intense like that with love. Like, they could have multiple lovers and have you because the wall of protection of their heart was being blocked. Like, that was, you still was inspiring with action. Like, you found the key to your problem. Them. Yep. That same them. I had to lose you to find me. I had to lose you to start loving me. So they had to start loving themselves, and now they suffering in silence for it. Like, look at that. 2022 is what I saw. Yep, that's what they did. Yeah. Now let's see. The moon is here. And that shit is like the person they sitting in their feelings when it comes to lack of self-acceptance. It's encouraging them to walk that was a person that was also one of the people that was encouraging them to walk away from you. And that's what's another thing that's got them in this zombie-like state about options. Like, because that was one of the options, okay? That's what that said. You know what I mean? Now they feel like heartbroken and it's a conflict with that person because that person know a lot about you. And you might not know nothing about that person because they lack the self-acceptance that they was a part, that they created this person, place, or thing. Yeah. Pumpkinhead did all of this horsing around with emotions, telling people they love them, starting creating things when it comes to the strength of it, being tamed or untamed, or couldn't tame their fucking lustful ways with discipline and picked other people above you. Copycat energy under the King of Cups. And now they're emotional about it, that they're the skeleton of it. Yep. That they offered love to somebody or something else. And sex and the wheel of fortune. Unfortunately, it only cost them a heartbreak from it and judgment, and they're going to be judged harshly from the spirit with it, with karma. Recognition and reward, they didn't give it to you. They gave it to the third party. 3 of recognition and reward, and they didn't get what they get in recognition and reward. That person didn't do nothing for them. That person didn't heal them. The person didn't do nothing for them. The person didn't waken nothing in them but sex demons. But it's also their victory and your victory, but they didn't know it though. They didn't know you was gonna win. Nope. They said now they gotta catch up with stamina. I told you the other day they had to catch up with stamina. They were so far back behind with outdated. Yeah, now they see that they hung up with a perception. They hung up in their damn head with you. Inflexible. They can't move. Like they're trapped. Like they 2 times, 3 times they said they trapped. Yeah, the indecision. They can't make the 2 of Wands. They don't know which way. They can't come back to you. They don't want to go any further. Like these people are just getting worse and worse with impulsive, impatient. Like they waiting to see like what you're gonna do. But the more they wait, they feel like they're like losing out. Yeah, intellectual. Like they ain't talk to you. It's like making them feel like you don't even care anymore. With the Ace of Swords, like your truth is your truth now. Like servitude, you insert. Like you got this like self-serving attitude, like you don't care, you don't need them, you don't want them, you ain't never met them, and like, but you really didn't, because the person that they showed you is nowhere near. They told you they don't even know who the fuck they are. So like, who are you going back to? Like somebody that you don't even know. You would have to go and reintroduce yourself to this person after this person already then showed you who you are. Who you gonna go create some new mass person that they gonna create to show you? Like who like some fake facade that they gonna give you? Like who? Like Saturn returns. That's what I got here. The world. Saturn. Cyprus. Older. Something. The time world. The world time. Structure. What we control. Saturday. So like I'm just saying, move on. This is like receiving what you need. You got it already. Clarity. Somebody that just fantasizes about coming home to you and they love you, but they're not the same when you're gone, and it shows. But they didn't care when you were there. So like they just wanted to steal something from you because this is what they saying. Like now they going over the list. Like the elves is like Elf on the Shelf did that. Now they like trying to recall like when they were blaming you for this and blaming you for that, and like you know how Elf on the Shelf be like, he's kind of like mean and mischievous. So like now they gotta go back and be like, how do I repay those gifts that I stole from the collective? How do I go put that time back? The collective, you know, was taking my shit. Like she is so sophisticated and classy. Like, how do I apologize to her? Like I did steal her whole cape. You know what I mean? Like, I even set her up by letting somebody else steal her position, like, and take her position and like her family position in my life. Like, I really stuck her in the back with 10 of Swords. Like, literally. Like that's really sad. That's you, Sally, really, because this is a pip deck. Because that's actually you showing when you came in the energy all tore apart. This is like literally telling you like 10 swords in your back. Like how much of you could have been left if you was already tore apart before, and then like they thought that they were gonna finish you off by letting another woman person place her thing steal your position, because that's what that was, to destroy you. The other woman playing your part, cooking, being Mrs. Claus, because they was mimicking Santa, you know what I mean, to steal your gifts. You know what I mean? They was saying, so God stepped in and I said, okay, since you want to go down there and steal Mrs. Claus's gifts, let me show you who really Mrs. Claus is. And who really did the who really behind these costumes that you wanted to wear masks for. Yeah. And then that's when the fertility, that's when your gifts is being born. That's why you about to birth some new windfall coming in with foundation and achievements about to show up right straight up. Love begins. That new love shows up. Like rejoicing in what you fucking worked hard to get to. Right. And that's when I say that a material, spiritual prosperity comes in. People try to sabotage. I don't care what witch cult these people was. These witch cult people about to fucking pay. They could be close to death. I'm telling you, whatever it is, and then if they died, then you really gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like, because that person about to repeat, like, pay you hell on earth. They're gonna be working buttonholes for you in a supernatural for you. Like all I can tell you, like they gonna be like your private butler and your private maid. You gonna wonder why you getting so many gifts and stuff because somebody that crossed you in a witchcrafty type of way gonna come back in the next energy and have to serve you with servitude here. They're gonna have to serve you like you feeding you grapes in the spirit. You're gonna wonder like, damn, I woke up, I got the newspaper on my step. And I ain't even bought the paper. You know what I mean? Type shit like that. Shit, I got breakfast at the door and I didn't even order breakfast. Shit, like, say if you're a weed smoker, like, damn, motherfuckers deliver me some weed and I didn't even order no weed. You know how many times that's happened to me? Emotional storm. You're going to cause a lot of emotional storms for this person. Things that they had never imagined that was going to ever happen to them. When it over you, divine feminine, listen, I ain't playing with you. I'm here just to deliver the message to you. Cloudy judgment. You going to have cloudy days. This person going to have tar-like clouds over their life for a long time when it comes to you for crossing you. An earth angel, they're going to think about you. This other person going to wonder what's wrong with them and wonder why they missing you and you ain't been together in 40 years. Well, they still going to be thinking you 40 years later. Yep. And she gonna be old and decrepit. Were you still thinking about Elizabeth? Yep. And I'm coming to join you, honey. Yep. This is the big one. Yep. Even wearing a mask. They gonna sit there and that's exactly how it's gonna go down. Yep, because they're gonna be broken and shattered because they destroyed what they had with you. And that's a lifetime. I gotta tell you for somebody. Yeah, because of somehow loyal you was and trusting. And this person will never get that kind of feeling from that, from nobody, the way you love this person. Like how much peace you brought this person, how much balance you brought this person. And nobody will never understand it, but you did. And that's conflicting this person with this mask that's what they're wearing. The bluffing, the pretending, the exaggeration, the feelings, the things that they're saying to other people. That's not true. Yeah, they're in sorrow. They're really regretting what they went through or what they put you through. And like if they could take it back with postponement, if they could postpone this for some time else and another dimension after they could get it rehash it, yeah, Source said, yeah, they should have thought about that shit before they caused these burdens. Like now these consequences are still and stipulations are still heavy. Rebel. You want to, and they still being a rebel too. So don't worry. Like the miser energy, mine. Yep, moment to moment. This person is still being a rebel. You never can trust this person from one moment to the next. This person always got some tricky slick up there, tricky scheme or something slick up their sleeve up here. Yeah, they said playfulness. This person play too much. This ain't no time to play. This is a time to be serious. And this person don't see no serious in nothing. They don't take nothing serious. They don't even take themselves serious. Yep, and that's the truth. That's trust. Trust in divine. You know what I mean? That this person was past life. This person is going to see what you really was supposed to be in their life for. Okay? They're going to really say, let me just get a little bit of vice versa. And then I'm going to say I'm going to catch you guys a little later. Let's get a little vice versa. So let's see what they vice and versus this or versus that. Well, they turned their back on something that they should have offered you, but they turned their back on with controlling it. But they thought that you would still give it to them in the end with the offer that they was going to offer you something later. But the moon came in and said they walked away from it because they thought that you would give it to them at a later date. But you turned your back completely when it came to that. Yeah, you turned your back completely. A Knight of Cups to the Page of Cups to the World. And you know the World came in here so many times. The world. And this person thought that you would juggle the idea of being with them and another person, let that happen, but you didn't. You was not for these. You ran away with runner. And this person was hooked or line and sinker or trapped with hooked here. Yeah. With a drama starter. Or these dramas that they had started being ain't shit. Somebody could threaten this person. Somebody got a case of the STD. Bad choice. Somebody that's an obsessed lover. They obsessed with the lover they with possessiveness, but not love. It's possessiveness like digmatized, like lust. Yes, that's why they're moving in silence. They don't really care. But this is somebody hustling somebody for material things. With hustling, making it rain, getting rich. Somebody buying them, they buying somebody else. Somebody that's a bad reputation of sleeping around. Somebody that's a groupie. Somebody that's always looking you up, knowing that this person is into you. And they all looking. Divination abuser, case of the STD. Somebody that got bad habits, drugs. Somebody got a dirty offer. Somebody that wants to see your light, but is irritated by it at the same damn time. And that's because you ain't responding. You ain't giving them no reaction. Somebody that believed that they had you by the balls. Or somebody that thought they had you. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that was a big mistake because they painted that up. That was a mistake. They know now. They knew that shit was, you know what I mean? Use your time well. Make every moment count. Well, that's why they sitting over here smiling with this motherfucker, thinking that they're going to make this time count. While they sit over here and think of you. Think of a master plan, but becoming braver to come towards you. But 5, that's going to change because they want to be resilient. They want you not to reject them. They don't want you to, they want to project whatever false narrative they want to project on you, like telling you that They love you. They miss you. They wasn't with nobody. They was single. That's why they burnt the evidence to tell you that. So like you ain't heard nothing about them being with nobody. They was single. They was, and like I could pull pictures out from the recent. It's like yesterday. So like my person can't tell me nothing. Like I saw it all. Like I hear it all. Like, oh, I love you. I love you 3 times. Listen, y'all. Let me tell you this. Like collective. Like stop being love bombed by the word I love you. Like if a person have to tell you I love you 3 to 6 times in 2 minutes, don't you know that person is love bombing you? Like if I gotta tell you you're beautiful 18 times in 1 minute, don't you think that's love bombing? Like, come on, think about it. Like if somebody's quickly trying to get in love with you, like love don't work like that. You know what I mean? All in a golden, like love don't come all in a golden afternoon. Like love don't come like that. Like think about it. I know in my heart that meeting you it was always meant to be, or it was destined. But no need to fear because remember how powerful you are. Like now you remember how powerful you are and you pulled your energy back from them because they don't have the power that they had when they was with you. Like, because you pulled it all the way back. You cut the ties. You cut down. You severed it. I remember I took like the last meeting to the end of us breaking up, or I think we took a salt back. I think I poured the entire bag of Epsom salt in the tub, and both of us got in there. We didn't even touch each other. After that, like the day before, we was all over each other like a maniac, and then the next day after we took that salt bath, when I tell you we never that, I woke up the next morning. I went my way and they went their way, and we never like said anything. It was almost like the salt bath was like closure. Like whatever it was over after that salt bath. Like but we slayed whatever it was in us. Like whatever I felt about that person, whatever I thought about that person, whatever I thought I felt about that person, when I took that salt bath with them and we both got in the shower in that salt bath together, and I thought like, oh, this is it. We're gonna like maybe things will work. And like it was either a 50-50. It was like either it's going like take or it's going to have the adverse effect, and it had the exact effect it was supposed to have. Like the salt was, if it's a demon, he will repel me. If it was somebody that was not a demon, it would attract to me. So the demon in him ran from the salt, but the even with the mental capacity, in some cases, like it kind of like it was almost kind of like with it being a vampire energy that came in, the energy with it being vampire energy, it was like totally toxic. So that the energy that it was on you, but the salt kind of like, it's like putting salt on a snail, if so to speak. If you put salt on a snail, and how it would start to draw up, it's kind of like what that salt did to the relationship with the partner. And so now it's like nothing there. I don't feel, I don't think, I don't remember, I don't care. Like if I even see them, it's like almost like I never met the person before. Like that's how strange it is to me. Now that person probably can recall every moment that we had with each other, but because I transmuted the energy from one energy to a next, I can't remember. Like I just don't want to. I just like when I think about the person, I think about the person like ugh, like, but like to remember them, it's like it doesn't give me a good taste. Like to remember that person. So because after the cleansing, it was like I told you, it was like putting salt on a snail. It was like that person, like the feelings I had was like drawed up about them. But also it was spell work too, because they was also hating against our relationship. So even though I did a salt bath with it, the energy that they were sending, it just like, not that it worked. It was like it made it go to wherever he was in his mindset. So whatever he was like wandering. So like that's a person with a wandering eye. That's the person that has the that he could be controlled. When the person has the spirit, a lustful person has a spirit of the lust on them, and they're only going by their flesh. My voice is going. Y'all hear how I'm talking? It's like I got something in my voice, and it's like this person is like got a frog in their voice. They can't like really say it, like, cause my voice feel like I got I got something hung in my throat. And I gotta tell you, like, they don't want me to tell you. Like, this person don't want to tell you, but like the Hierophant, they really do need to tell you something. It's something that they need. They might even have to tell you to go get checked for STD. Because they might have had an STD when they was with you. Just take that as it will resonate. I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, you might be all good, but like, just get tested. Just in case. Just for your own safety. You know what I mean? Because this person could have been promiscuous with other people. You could have been, this person could have been a carrier for BV or some kind of syphilis. Somebody could be having this syphilis. And you know, that lays dormant for a few weeks and then it pops out. Okay. So just, you know, make sure you're not doubling like with backstabber here and double life. Make sure you're not like double dating and not knowing who you are encountering when you are laying with people, you know, like so you can pinpoint who you got something from. And like, so say if you gave blood work 3 months ago, make sure you get tested in the next 3 months after that. So like for a total of 6 to 8 to 9 months to make sure that your blood works are coming back, you know, with the T cells and stuff running lower. So that you would, especially if, and also women, you might want to take in consideration getting like talking with your provider about being prepped, because if these men are having so many promiscuous nights with multiple male partners, what does that do? Put you at risk for an STD or HIV, and you need to be aware of that as well. And I did see where Tamar was um taking that, but also where she does she sleep, because there's a such thing as women going around sleeping with gay men that haven't been with women, so and they've been promiscuous with men. So women can be like, you could be the beer of a woman or a man that sleeps with multiple same-sex lovers, and you could be a carrier, or like maybe she needs that kind of prep because she sleeps with people that are risky in that way. You know what I mean? Because like in the industry, everybody, you never know who sleeps with who, and most of the people sleep with each other. Okay, so just to let you know, and not only there, throughout the world. So if like people are in the same group or organization, and say, oh, I live in Texas, or I live in Oklahoma, or I live in Arkansas, or I live in California, like, and there's 6 people that live in that vicinity of where they are, Jackson, Florida, Baltimore, Washington State, you know, Philadelphia, New York, and there's people that they're in their group, and then they want to go and meet those people, and they will go and meet them, have sex capades with them. So it's also good with prospect here that you are taking good clean hygiene when it comes to going dating backwards. Okay, when it comes to certain people, becoming braver to say no, be resilient to bounce back from what no longer serves you. Okay, because this person is definitely out here risky business. Okay, when it comes to chasing the night, all in a golden afternoon, and nothing. And they could be sleeping with multiple people in a golden afternoon. They could be sleeping with 6 to 7. So they say, "I'm going, honey. I'm going out to get some cigarettes, or get some Dutches, or get some beers, or get some chicken, or get some money. I'm gonna go meet this person and get some money." And be promiscuous. You got to know, like, promiscuity is a eye contact. It could be almost a foot stomp. If it could be in the bathroom, it's very, with men, it's um, very unintimate. It don't have to be intimate. It could be like, man, pull your pants down, and they just smash each other outside in the woods somewhere in the dark and behind buildings or something. You know what I mean? Underneath 2 rocks or something. I don't know. Like, but it's not some hard thing to do. And don't think that they have to, like, make this big fancy thing to do it. Okay? So just know, all right? I'm not going to keep you all too much longer because I'm going to lay down. But this person is very much in grief over the separation. This person is definitely depressed about the situation. Okay? This person is definitely reflecting on how intelligent you were to pick up on their deceitful ways here too. They didn't think you would ever be able to catch on um to their tactic here. I gotta tell you, they thought they were very, very clever with intellect here. Yeah, but you bust that wide open through time and charity and motion, cause how they was moving, you saw through it. And they missed your loyalty. All right, you guys, I'm going to say I'm going to catch you later. Thank you for joining me. And namaste. And now I must go. Bye, guys. Make sure you follow me if you're